Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are doing something just a tiny little bit different to what I usually do on my channel, but a subscriber sent me a message on Instagram. Her name is Baby Leah, so shout out to Baby Leah, and she sent me a message basically asking how to become a hairdresser slash makeup artist and what are the pros and cons of working in the industry. Now, I am not a makeup artist, I'm a hairstylist, so I am going to give information on the hair industry, pros and cons of working in the industry and how to become one. I think a bulk of this video is mainly going to be on the pros and cons. I'm going to give 5 pros and 5 cons on working in the hair industry as a hairdresser, and the how to be a hairdresser part is actually really small. So before I jump into this video, I just want to say, if you are new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and if any one of you guys today, you know, like if you guys are just feeling just a little bit extra today, you know, go ahead and click that notification bell right next door to that subscribe button and you'll be notified every single time that I upload a video. Okay, so let's chat about the first portion of this video, which is how to become a hairdresser. Now, I'm just speaking as someone who lives in South Africa, so I don't know how it works. Maybe if you're in America or Australia or the UK or anywhere else in the world, this is going to apply to South Africa and how to become a hairdresser in South Africa. So there's actually a lot of different ways that you can become a hairdresser. There's many different options to choose from. So you could either decide to go into a college, and you could then choose when you go to the college either to be full-time or part-time depending on what works for you. Also, you have the choice of private institutions and government institutions to go and study hairdressing. Obviously, the private institution is going to be a lot more expensive, unfortunately, and you get almost like a better reputation, unfortunately, going into these private academies or private institutions to study hairdressing. I am in no way saying that if you go and study into a government institute or like a government college to study hairdressing that you're going to be any less of a hairdresser at all. That is not what I'm saying. It's all up to you, baby. Besides going into college, you could also do an apprenticeship in a salon. Now, I don't know if a lot of people actually go this route where they study in the salon, but it's almost like earn while you learn type of thing. But if you do go that route, it takes a really long time to be a qualified hairdresser because you are learning for like 3 years in the salon, and then you still need to do like another 18 to 24 months apprenticeship. Girl, that's like 5 years before you even a qualified hairstylist. That is hectic. Whereas if you go to a college, it's more or less between a year and a half at the college, and then when you go to the salon, it's 18 months to 24 months apprenticeship or until you get a trade test. But you just have to see what works for you, for your lifestyle, for your budget as well. If you don't have a very large budget, maybe you're battling a bit, going into the salon and learning could be the best option for you because you are earning money while you are learning. Whereas if you have saved or you are fortunate enough that your parents can pay to go to college, then I would highly recommend going to the college. Okay, now moving on to the pros and cons of actually working in the hair industry. Now, I have been working in the hair industry since 2010, guys, so you could say that I kind of know what the pros and cons are of being in this industry. And please guys, these are just my personal opinions. For everyone, they're gonna have a different pro and a different con to working in the industry. I'm not saying that these pros and cons are relatable to every single hairstylist, but these are just my personal pros and cons that I came up with. I have them all written down over here on a piece of paper. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to say one bad thing and then one good thing. Let's get started. So I'm just going to say this right off the bat because I wish someone told me this. Like, I did not know this. As a hairdresser, you do not get a basic salary. So what this means is you have no idea what your salary is. Like, legitimate. You go to work every single day, and at the end of the month, there is a question mark. So that is a con to working in the industry. There isn't really the benefit of security, knowing exactly what you are getting at the end of each month. But then a pro to that is that you are responsible for making your own salary. You are your own businesswoman. You can make whatever salary you want. If you really put your mind to it and you put the effort into it and you just really work hard, you can determine your own salary. You are a businesswoman, and I think that's what a lot of people forget. They think, oh, you're just going to be cutting hair. No, sweetie, no. This is a business. You are a businesswoman, and I think that's really empowering. Con number 2 is it is expensive. It is expensive to be a hairdresser because in most salons you buy your own equipment, your own hair dryer, your own combs, your own scissors, your own brushes, your own iron, your own clippers, your own every little thing. You are responsible for purchasing this. There are there's no salons in South Africa that I personally know of where they just say, here's the equipment, you use it. No, you are responsible for your own tools, your own equipment. And I'm just going to put into perspective for you, like, a really good pair of scissors starts at about 2,000 Rand. Like that's just a pair of scissors. Still need your combs, you still need your thinning shears, you still need your blending shears, you still need clippers. It's ridiculous, and these things can break at any time, and you just have to be prepared to be like, okay. Pro number 2 is that you get nice free things quite a lot. Like, if you go on training, or if there's a new product that's come out, like, you could just get free color, you could get a free Brazilian, you could get a free shampoo to try it on your hair, like, you could get a free treatment. Like, there's a lot of, like, it doesn't happen all the time, but you do get free things. And also, you don't have to ever pay for a haircut ever again. Con number 3 is, girl or guy, if you are a weekend lover, if you are someone who just lives for the weekend, honey, no, never ever again will you enjoy a weekend. TGIF will no longer be a thing. The hype around it being a Friday, like, you will never feel that again. Like, when it's a Friday, it's like, what? It means nothing to me. So you work weekends. You do not get weekends off, because that is your busy time. That is when you're gonna make a lot of money, is on a Saturday and a Sunday. Pro number 3 for working in the hair industry is that it is not monotonous. If you are someone who cannot stand the thought of sitting at a desk every single day, being surrounded by the same people every single day, doing the same thing every single day, if that thought drives you absolutely crazy, then this industry might be for you. You're constantly learning. The trends are always changing. You have to be on top of your ball game all the time to be a good hairstylist. Con number 4, unfortunately, working in the hair industry is so stereotypical of that bitchy salon environment, like what people make it out to be. It is a very bitchy environment. Like, there's a lot of cattiness, there's a lot of immaturity, and the reason for that is you are literally in a cutthroat business. Typically with business competition, like, let's say your business is here on this street, and maybe 3-4 streets away there's another business, like, your competition's far away. Your business competition is the person that's sitting right in front of you, and there's no such things as friends in the salon environment. You can be friendly, and a co-worker can be a work friend, but there's no friends when it comes to business. And let me tell you these birds, okay, I can't help it. There are no friends in the salon, there are no friends in business, and you can be a really nice person, but let me tell you something right now, they will not be your friend when it comes to money, okay? And it's all about money, it's all about the clients. I mean, things can get get out of hand. People can get really worked up and emotional, and yeah, so it's just that stereotypical bitchy environment. Pro number 4 for me would be that you have many different career options. If you are already in the industry and you've been at it a couple of years and you realize, hey, like doing this behind the chair does not work out for me, does not work out for my lifestyle and my family. If that is the case, then you could also go into like teaching hairdressing to students, people that that don't know anything. You could go into that. You could try and rep for a brand, so that is definitely more sales. So if you want to get into more of a sales environment, you could be a brand rep. And let's not get started on how many hair brands are out there. So there's a lot of different options and a lot of different brands that you could go work for. Also, having said that, within those brands you could also do education with those products. So not necessarily sales and repping, you could just go and do training in salons with those products. So con number 5 is that it takes a long time to build a clientele. So once you do your apprenticeship for 18 to 24 months, or whenever you get your trade test, then you go onto the floor. Now this is when you are basically, you don't really have a basic salary, you are working on just commission. Okay, now you've been an apprentice, you're not doing clients, you are starting from here, from nothing. You have no clients whatsoever, and they say that it takes about 2 years to build up a basic clientele. Obviously for some people it will go really fast, but generally it takes about 2 years or so to build up that clientele. So that means for 2 years you are uncertain, you don't really know where your clientele's headed at, but it's okay, you're gonna get there. You just have to stay confident and just work really hard. Also, having said that, the clients are not always going to be really nice. Like, you really need to be a people person. You need to be able to read people's personalities and how to deal with different personalities. So yeah, you're not gonna get the best clientele 100% of the time. You are going to get really bad clients, just squeezed in there. But the nice thing about that is it's that much of the ugly clients and this much of the really sweet clients. My last pro of working in the industry, and guys, this is personal to me, this is my personal opinion, I think that it is a really rewarding career. So I cannot lie about this. When I open my eyes every single day and I take my head off that pillow in the morning, I want to go to work. I am happy to go to work. I never wake up and say, oh, I want to bunk work, or what excuse do I have to not go into work. Like, I love what I do, and it's going to be different for different people. Like, not everyone loves what they do, but for me personally and for my personality, it's really rewarding for me. I just feel like I meet so many beautiful people. When I say beautiful, like a beautiful soul, just a beautiful, kind, sweet personality. I cannot tell you, I cannot explain the feeling that you get when someone sits in your chair and they're going through a divorce, or something's happened in their life, and you have that person in the chair and you do their hair, and like their confidence, I'm getting teary-eyed just thinking about it. But there's just something so rewarding about making someone feel beautiful. Like, whew, like I'm like literally I'm tearing up thinking about it, because I'm so passionate about what I do. And you know how amazing it is when you feel beautiful and your confidence is up. Well, for someone doing that for someone else, it is 1,000 times more rewarding. And I've been in so many situations where like the client will turn around to me and say, I can't believe how amazing I feel, and you really made me feel good today, and thank you so. And I've even had clients that would start crying because it's so stupid. I know it sounds so stupid, guys, but for me, I think that is amazing that I could make someone feel like that. Like, that is so rewarding to me. Whew, my God, I am just an emotional bitch. Like, what is wrong with me? And there we go, guys. That is my video on how to be a hairdresser, the pros and cons of being a hairdresser. I'm so sorry. I had a little bit of a breakdown over there. I do apologize about that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I really do appreciate it. If there is any subject or any video that you want me to talk about or to make, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below, and if I can do it, then I will do it. But anyway, that is all for today. Until next time, bye.